Once Upon a Time series finale, red carpet. Here we are. How does that feel?
There is a layer of my getting emotional under here.
I mean, it feels emotional, it feels grateful, it feels exciting, it feels bittersweet. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things tonight. It's the end of an era. It really is.
And while we fell in love with your characters, you guys fell in love with each other.
Yeah.
How's life going?
This is a lot more than a show for us. Our boys are going to bed right about now.
Yeah.
They've never seen the show, but they are obsessed with the video that they have been shown of our singing our number in the musical
I
episode.
love the musical
They
episode.
love Sometimes Oliver
Or
just
just that
breaks
number.
out into song. Well, that's all they know of it,
Yeah.
yes.
Do you think that you'll let them watch Once Upon a Time one day?
Oh, 100%. I can't wait. When we feel that right now we are aware that they probably heard a lot of very scary, crazy things about dragons while in utero, as I went through both pregnancies very much on camera. But once we feel that they, yes, can like really stomach some of the darker elements, we're ready to turn it on for them.
But I couldn't think of a better show for young kids to start watching. I mean, a show that has this message to it. I couldn't think of a better one to start them out on with Disney and fairy tales.
Let's talk about this series finale episode. What can you tease? What are the Charmings up to in this episode?
Well, the Charmings have gotten word that trouble is afoot and that they are needed. And, you know, in retrospect, and I did not mention this to the creators, I don't know if we should be offended that so much time passed before we were needed.
Right.
I mean, in character.
Yeah, I'm going to say something tonight,
Yeah,
but
I
that's
mean, there's what, like a decade and a half has passed, and
Yeah.
only now do they need us
Neil
to
is
come.
like nine or 10 right now, so yeah.
Well, you know, your on-screen baby girl, Jennifer Morrison, couldn't be here tonight. So for all the Captain Swan fans out there, what can you tease to them about what Emma is up to in this final episode?
I will say that the happy endings are aplenty.
That's very good. I'm gonna go with that.
Well, here's what I want to know. How do you think the Charmings feel about being grandparents?
I mean,
Well,
thank
we've
goodness
been
they never age. Not really.
I mean, we've been grandparents from the very beginning, so I think we feel good about it. You know, we get word that our grandson is in trouble, and we show up to help, like any great grandparents would.
Any swashbuckling grandparents and great grandparents.
Sword wielding, bow and arrow wielding.
Lastly, what do you hope that Once Upon a Time's legacy is going to be?
I sincerely, given what this industry is illuminating at the moment, I just want to point out that this is a show that has been championing women since the beginning, that on screen and behind the scenes, women were treated better in most cases than the men in the way that maybe we should have, being the leads of the show. And I'm very, very proud to have been part of a show that you know, for which that was never a question.
And that's why it's such a good show for our kids to watch, because it shows strong women doing amazing things, and that's a very important thing, particularly for boys to watch. So I think that's the legacy that one should take away, that it showed very strong, smart females.
It wasn't just about the swords and the bows and arrows. It was we were
caring, loving.
Yes, complicated, strong women, and we were the stars of the show.